Hey folks, how's it going? Today I am on a property searching for relics, because that's what I do. And I've been here a couple times before. I wanted to show you this because today we have something here that normally isn't here, but it's interesting that this property was built right here. So, do you see that train right there? Those are just rail cars, yeah. Look where that rail track is. Now that track was put in somewhere around 1850s, 1860s. Yeah, and this house was built right here. So did the house come before the tracks, or did the tracks come before the house? Well, I don't know. I assume the house was here first. But wow, what a strange place to put tracks so close to somebody's house. I mean, they didn't have much of a backyard. I mean, look at this. And they didn't have much at all. The house sat right there. And you see there's a large cedar there, and there's a large cedar here. So I know the orientation of the house. They got a lot of pachysandra in here. And the tracks are right there. And then the road is right out front. This house sits up on top of a little hill. And it's an interesting, nice piece of property. Lots of prickers. But I'm going to go through first and see if I can find any kind of privies, any kind of dumps, stuff like that. I brought my probe with me. So we got the probe, we got the detector, we got the shovel. Usually I can get to this property, I can get my motorcycle right up here to the edge of the woods, but it's so overgrown. I haven't been in here in a few years. I had to park way out there in the field of prickers, and I lost my camera handle that I used to hold my camera somewhere in there. I'll have to retrace my steps. Anyways, let's get in here and see what we can find. See ya. So I've already located one of the fireplaces. Here's some brick. This is the brick pile. Very small. This place has been gone for a while. I suspect the other one's over there, up on this flat land. I don't expect the house to be built downhill, so this would have been the side yard going down. That would have been the backyard. This would have been the house. That would have been the front yard. They probably had a driveway that came up here. I did find some coins up there, so and I focused pretty heavy on metal detecting in here. Now it's time to find the actual pieces of the house and figure it out better. Find that outhouse. I imagine the outhouse is going to be back here somewhere or off to the side. So let's go that way and let's take a peek. See what else we find. So here's a cornerstone. I know I'm in the light. Here's a cornerstone. It looks kind of... It's a large one. It hasn't been moved, that's for sure. It's too big. But the orientation of it is kind of strange. Looks like it's coming out this way, which is strange because we got the fireplace there. I would expect the front door to be right here. And that cedar tree probably grew up on the back side of the house. I'm not finding another chimney pile in here. It's very, very soft ground. This probe goes down pretty deep in most of the spots, especially over here where the house is. And it goes way down. There's got to be about 1.5 feet of loose soil on top of it. Maybe that's another chimney pile over there. We'll get in there and check. But this is where the house sat, right here. As you can see, the old growth of some of these trees, cedars, it's been gone for quite some time. Yeah, that cornerstone is kind of interesting though. See if we can find more. Well, no luck finding the outhouse yet. I found a couple soft spots. It went down the length of the probe, but you know, there's nothing in them. A lot of times what that is a log had well, a tree root ball had rolled out, and over time it just filled up with dirt. Let's do some metal detecting. Let's see what we can find. Now, I've searched this place pretty hard before in the past, so I don't know. Maybe the environment has changed some. I don't know. We'll see. See what we find. Just never know. I really want to find this outhouse. Walk around the property a little bit, swing in the detector, and see if we can get a better feel for it. See you on the first hole. And right away, I got it on coin and jewelry mode because I've already searched in here a few times with relic mode. This was a 79 signal, which is most likely non-ferrous. It's a little high for a coin, but it could still be a coin. It was small enough of a target, so we'll just have to get in here and take a peek. It sounded like it had a little depth to it. Of course, we're gonna lose things in this Pachysandra for sure. Let's see if we can see it in here somewhere. Be nice if it'd be silver. First target of this property this year. You never know what you're gonna get. I'm not seeing it, so we'll have to give that a scan real quick. Bear with me, I lost my camera handle, so I can't do some funky tricks like I usually do with it. Now it's coming up kind of like iron. It's not giving me a hit every time. Is that it? A buckle? Or something? Piece of chain? It's a piece of chain. That's why I got that 79. It's got that nice round shape to it. Yep, piece of chain. I was gonna say, how did I miss that from all the other times? But I know how I missed this. I probably wasn't searching that type of iron. So let's keep moving, see what we get. Going down. I don't know. Big chunk of iron for something. I don't know. Something to something right there. Big wedge piece. Interesting. Doesn't look like an axe. No telling. Some kind of old sign. It looks like it has some kind of little duck on it. It looks like Daffy Duck. I don't know if it was a sign or just something part of a kid's thing. Probably 1950s, I imagine, or 40s. Oh, that's Miss Duck, isn't it? With the eyelashes. Oh no, that's Daffy. Yeah, that's Daffy Duck the sailor. See him? Yep. No telling. It's pretty rugged looking. Let's keep going. Well, got us an old harmonica plate. Part of one. I think that's some piece of little kettle. Looks like it has a little foot on the bottom. Yeah, just a little kettle bowl iron. And yet another harmonica plate. They like their music. Now there's a piece of nice old glass right there. And look at the color of that. And that is like, it's not quite amber. It's like a light yellowish amber. That is really nice. Wish I had the whole thing. Very neat. Well, we got something in this pile that I just dug up. Sounds like a shotgun shell, but oh, maybe not. It's a piece of wire. Some kind of wire for something. Yep. Let's keep looking. I don't know, maybe an old part of a hoe where the two rivets came in right there. That's pretty toasted. Yeah. There's a very interesting little round. There is no primer. Yeah. Doesn't have any script on it. See if I can scratch it a little bit. Maybe it does have a primer. I just can't get to it. Yeah, it has a little primer on it. Yep. No telling. There's an old plow point. Yeah, imagine these people plowed across the street. That's the only other place. I don't think they would have been able to get past that. Yeah. I don't know, maybe part to a plow, I would say. And that was pretty deep. But look at the soil. It's very sandy, ashy kind of. Looks like it's already been dug once. Usually you'll find clay. I'm not finding any clay. So I'll have to probe this area out pretty good. That's what I'm looking for right there. Nice soft ashy soil. Something that looks like it's been dug. I'm right in back of the house. The fireplace would have been right there. The house would have sat right there just like that. And I thought maybe the outhouse would have been right there on that mound, but no. What I'm looking for as I go around with my detector is that iron beep, 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 beep. I'm looking for the nails. You know, I know where the house is because I hear a bunch of nails. Where I'm standing right here, there's about 5 or 6 nails. And an outhouse would have had a structure over it. So, you know, had the outhouse rotted down, which most do, usually find the roofing material, but you usually find the nails. The nails will lead you to the locations pretty much every time. But I haven't found piles of nails yet besides this little spot right here. So I'll keep going. I'm thinking maybe they had it back closer to the rail or something. So I'll head back there and I'll search the back line. I'll actually go in between, in and out, all through here and see if there's anything in the backyard. Gotta be something. Yep. Well, I found a couple nice locations, at least where there's a bunch of nails. Not as many as I would like, but and we'll go check them out. I think I found a little dump too, so we'll go see if there's any bottles in it. Take the probe around, poke around a little bit. See, that's what happens with trees, is the whole root ball will come out, they'll lay over, leave a big hole in the ground, the tree will rot away, that hole will fill up with silt, and it'll be soft for about 2 feet, 2.5 feet or so, and that could really mess you up when you're looking for these privies too. And it's got to be in here somewhere. Let's take a look at this little dump area, which was right in here. Oh yeah. It's finding a ton of mason tops in here, and that's a good indicator. And it's a little tiny dump. I'm not feeling a whole lot down there. This spot interested me too. Yeah, another tree stump. Alright, let's keep looking. It's a tough site. I haven't located the well yet either. Usually the well is the first one to find. It's usually the easiest to find. Not here. These country homes, it is difficult to find these privies because most of the time they just threw gook out in a ravine or something. Which there really isn't any here, and I've already checked them, so there's nothing in them. So they must have had outhouses somewhere. Just keep looking. Another nice clue are these vines, these large vines, because they really like rich soil. And wherever they're coming out of the ground is a nice rich spot, and you gotta wonder why. We got a vine here, and one down there in that little low section. There's a couple viney areas in here. Who knows what was going on? Might have been a garden or something in here. We'll probe around and check. I don't know. Do you see any spot that I haven't checked? There's the chimney. There's the fireplace. The cornerstone. House running that way. Tree probably grew up on the side of the structure. I thought for sure the outhouse would be back in there in the briar patch, but I'm not picking up anything with the probe. Usually you can see some kind of trail or something, but I don't see anything. I had one nice area for a backyard back there, and then this was all kind of just going down. Man, this is a perfect spot for an outhouse right there. Let me keep probing in there. It's so odd. This area right here is so soft it goes straight down, but that's got to be underwater aquifers. And see, the color is still clay down there. Not that ashy layer that I want. I'm not feeling any bottles either. No glass, no metal, no ashy feeling. Look at this. It just sinks. Normally that would be a good indication of an outhouse. But with nothing in it, I'm feeling nothing. Of course, again, these probes have a habit of missing glass too a lot of times. I keep probing. Well, you know, it happens. You get out to a site, you have huge intentions of finding vast amounts of treasure or whatever, but you know, it happens. You get out and you don't find anything. It's strange. These outhouses are so hard to find at these old country homes. So hard to find. I'm gonna have to come up with a new method. I don't know. Well, we'll check back again some other time, but I'm getting out of here. Didn't find anything, didn't find what I was looking for. Didn't find any metal, really. On to the next. Thanks for watching. See you on the next hunt.